Netflix Ask Harry for Refund has lost more than half of viewers over 3 Netflix episodes. The Duke and Duchess new series, Harry and Meghan, was watched by millions of people around the world. The first episode saw 2.4 million people tune in, but the number plunged to just 800,000 by the third episode. The documentary that explores the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's relationship, as well as their decision to leave their royal duties behind and move to California, was viewed by 2.4 million people in the first 24 hours. The broadcaster's Audience Research Board, the ARB, confirmed the viewing figures for the first installment of the couple's explosive series. When it first aired, the viewing figures were 1.5 meters for the second episode, a decrease of almost 1 million views from the first episode. The third episode gained around 800,000, a decrease of 1.6 meters from the first episode. Figures from Barb only look at television data, so it is likely that these numbers fall short of the true figures when mobile phones and tablets are considered. But despite the significant drop in watchers, the first 3 episodes, released on December 8, gained 81.55 meters views in the first week alone. The most recent figures also show that the royal couple's series is the second most watched show on Netflix in the US, and number 1 in UK. Despite ranking as number 1 and gaining such high viewing figures, Harry and Meghan has not been so well received by critics and audiences. On Rotten Tomatoes, the docuseries has a score of 48% from critics and 12% from viewers, while EMB gave it a score of 4.3 out of 10. On Metacritic, the series has a score of 68 from critics and 2.0 from users. The ratings are comparable to the royal drama, The Crown, which holds a score of 65, but a slightly higher user score of 7.8. A spokesperson for Overview said, Harry and Meghan has garnered an impressive number of viewers from around the globe. The documentary now holds a spot in the top 10 in 85 countries, with it being first in the UK. It will be interesting to see if it can top The Crown's longevity in the charts. According to Netflix, The Crown has had 73 million accounts across the world tune in since 2016 when it first released, with Season 3 bringing in 21 million viewers in its first month. Now that they've told their story their way, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, are following up Netflix's Harry and Meghan with a socially conscientious docuseries. Live to Lead, a 7-parter premiering on New Year's Eve, is dedicated to highlighting global leaders such as late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Greta Thunberg, Gloria Steinem, and social justice attorney Brian Stevenson, per the New York Post. As Harry and Meghan share in the series trailer, which dropped on December 19, Live to Lead was inspired by Nelson Mandela and, specifically, his saying that what counts in life is, what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. Part of the executive producing team, the Sussexes also worked in conjunction with the Nelson Mandela Foundation. Selo Hatang, chief executive of the foundation, praised the forthcoming series in an official statement. Live to Lead was made to contribute towards inspiring better leaders, ones that are committed to ending poverty and inequity and who show the lead in making the just society of Nelson Mandela's dreams, Hatang said. This latest docuseries is all part of the multi-million-dollar deal Harry and Meghan signed with Netflix in September 2020, per Us Weekly. At the time, the Sussexes emphasized that their focus was on creating content that informs but also gives hope via original documentaries, movies, series, and children's programming.